are hoodlums. I have one niece that absolutely loves Lumos.
What reason I get kicked from Twitch? Let me tell you, like this isn't 100% factual, but I'm almost 99.8% certain this is what actually happened. Because I shared what they sent me. They sent me like Code 3, Article 6 of your contract that you signed on this date. Granted, when I signed my Twitch partnership program, it was called Justin TV. That's how long I was a Twitch partner. I was a Twitch partner before Twitch existed, right? And so I was a 10-year Twitch partner at that time. And the contract I had signed was 2 computers ago, right? I didn't keep up with it. I didn't know how to get to it. I asked them for the contract. They couldn't pull the contract for me. But going through the grapevine, here's what ended up happening, right? I was playing Rainbow Six off stream. And during the process of playing Rainbow Six off stream, I had a person join session off of somebody I was playing with. Right? And this person came in and he was doing the troll stuff. And I was playing by myself. I was playing with a friend, playing Rainbow Six, and I got irritated with him. And I insulted him and I insulted his mother. Right? Something you would do if somebody came and harassed you in a video game. Just shut. And Twitch, they took that and they reported it to Twitch, and Twitch looked at that as off-site behavior, right? And they took my partnership away from me. So Twitch thought because I was defending myself by somebody harassing me, it was worth me losing half my income for 3 years. And it was like one of the most traumatic experiences in my life because like I had to rebuild my whole life around this. I had just gotten married. You know, my wife was slowly working her way through like figuring out how her pills, because my wife just had got done with thyroid cancer, and she had just had her thyroid taken out, and we were spending all this money on medicine to try to get her medicine balanced, because once you get your thyroid taken out, it kind of knocks all your levels off and you get moody, and you got to find the right concoction of pills to try to make you a normal level-headed person. And then bang, all the money's gone. And then once I lost that, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to stream, but like Stream Elements and Stream Labs. Well, what they did then is they drafted this letter stating that I was like a pedophile, and I was using their services to launder money to like a pedophile ring. And because Stream Elements and Stream Labs are free to use for anybody, they just kicked me off the platform. They wouldn't even tell me why they kicked me off the platform, right? It was the trolls that came in and showed me the letter that they sent that got me kicked off of like Stream Elements and Stream Labs. So then I couldn't get money through Twitch through like bits. My partnership was gone. I couldn't get donations through Stream Elements and Stream Labs. So I basically had to go to like this Russian website that didn't really speak English, and I hated using that. And I used that for a while until I got my YouTube partnership back, and then I've done super chats for the last 4 years. Yeah, I got my blood bag removed yesterday, Wolfman. And that's where we're at right now. Like, but like they took my PlayStation 3 times since I've been on YouTube, right? But they're not getting my PlayStation now. They've threatened to take it, and they've like, oh, we could take your PlayStation again. No, you can't. No, you can't. Motherfucker, I have the passcodes on my PlayStation, and I'm stressed about upgrading to the PS5 Pro because I don't know if I can get back into my PlayStation account. That's how locked down my PlayStation account is right now. Right? You're not getting into it. Because like when I went in yesterday, the surgeon said when he went in with the cameras, he seen I had a hernia near my navel, and he asked me if I wanted to make a date to do that. I'm like, no, not right now. I didn't know I had a hernia and it doesn't hurt. So like that's something I got to do at some point. Like it'd be smart to get it done this year while I just got my deductible paid. But at the same time, it's like I don't want another blood bag and I don't want another surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as it doesn't hurt, I guess I'll put it off and pay the piper's fee later on next year whenever it starts bothering me. You know what the worst part about this stream is?
What? You
Is like
started off with such good intentions?
yeah, I started off with such good intentions. I wanted to stream. I wanted to kind of get out there and be like, hey, everybody, just and try to touch base because like I haven't been streaming much this month on my personal stream.
Mm-hmm.
Series of unfortunate events. Like the last week or so, I've been almost bedridden for the most part. Like that. Like I got up to do locale, but what have I done this last week? Basically, play Diablo 2 on a Switch and sleep in bed. I mean, that's basically what I did recovering from the surgery. No, the stream's not going south. I've just talked a lot about trolling today.
You have. Like, you need
And
to
I
do
use-
a cleanse.
And I think I just need to get it off my chest because I don't ever talk about them. Like I try to avoid talking about them, whatever. And it's like it's just silly. It's just silly. I haven't slept yet for the most part. I've slept. I slept like an hour before my doctor visit yesterday, or maybe 2, and then I slept another hour and a half. I've got like 3.5 hours in the last 24. No, they're not hitting me. They're out there playing pretend. That's what they're doing. They're out there playing pretend, and they want me to be anxious about it. Which the funny thing is, I'm not even anxious about it. Like I didn't even take my medicine in the last 2 days, and I'm not anxious about it. Because I know I have a support system now. Oh, another person, Mayroon's Dagon, said Keem's going to fire me as soon as I get better from my surgery. Like I don't know, like Mr. Yellow Dick Swagger came in and ruined my mood.
Yeah, but don't let it. The whole time you're saying he didn't, so don't let it. Move on.
What I'm thinking about now is like, man, how's everybody going to take this stream now since I spent 45 minutes talking about it? And like even Kelly doesn't even want to address it right now. And it's like,
I mean, it is what it is. Like you're sitting there being like, oh, you don't address it because then you don't want them. But then you're sitting here for an hour addressing it. Like, pick a lane and get in it and stay. Either we're going to do the woe is me, the trolls are so bad, or we're going to do the...
Yeah, but like you don't agree that the trolls are bad?
I don't want to talk about them, period.
And that's the best course of action. I agree. I even tell you that off stream. Just ignore them. That's the best way to do it. And you're right about that. Yeah, but Storm King, Storm Queen, you got to understand, like, enough's enough, right? Like, I've said a bunch of dumb shit, right? Dumb shit that's immoral, that, you know, nobody should really say. And I did it tongue in cheek. And I did it in a way just to try to get people to click on videos and whatever it might be. But I feel like I've paid for my crimes. My audio is super low compared to the ads. Let me check here. I could be loud now. How's that? Is that better?
All right. So, it's 3 sets of 1 minute. You be my timer.
Okay. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
All right. This is my husband's workout he perfected for me.
Try to get you a good twist in, baby. Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
My belly's not showing right.
No, it's not. This is gonna go. Oh, look at Bailey. It's so good, Bailey. A said, "Don't put the hands behind your neck. Put them on your chest."
That's sit-ups.
No, you want to work this part of your body right here, baby. Tom, you done? What are we doing now? Leg things? Hey Siri, set a timer for 1 minute.
harder than it looks. Just so you know.
I've done it before.
I'm gonna have to take a break in a minute. I'm so out of shape.
You got 45 seconds. You can do it. Feel that burn. Have you figured out your new PC in the way you want it yet? Apparently, I have a Western Digital M.2 drive in my new PC, and it doesn't work with the current build of Windows 11. And I need to hook the computer up and either backdate the firmware or update the firmware. I don't know which one they told me. They sent me something in a ticket to do, and I haven't got around to it because I've been sick and I haven't been physically able to unhook and rehook the computers up. So that's where I'm at with my new computer. It's currently still sitting. That's what fell over. I was like, what fell over? Tell me, knocked the new computer over. At least she knocked it over on the side that didn't have the tempered glass. I think it's unfair the amount of shit you get for who you used to be. Like, motherfuckers on the internet don't realize people can change. Yeah, Kane's Corner, I agree with you that. I agree with you there. And I deserve some shit from all the stuff I said. Like, right, I said a lot of deplorable shit. But I've hurt nobody, right? I've hurt nobody. I've never broken any laws. I've never actually did anything reprehensible. It was just me being a shock jock. Look at this guy, Zombie Sniper. Wing says Kelly's been successful at her weight loss. You going to divorce Kelly before she can divorce you? Nobody's getting divorced, man. Nobody's getting divorced. I'm actively right now. There's two things in life there's actually three things in my life I want to implement right now, and I'm working towards it. Technically four, but I don't think the fourth one can happen. Right? Let's start with the one that's the longest shot. Like, in my head, I want to touch my wife more than I touch a controller. All right. And I don't think I can make that one happen, especially with like streaming and everything else. Right. And not to mention it's a way that me and my brother connect to. Right. Because like I'm at a point in my life where I feel like I should be not even had to be a sexual experience, but spending more time with my wife than I spend playing games. Right. That's the longest shot. But I want to start doing things Kelly do, because like every time we do something, it's always something I want to do. And she always kind of like does that. For example, like Halloween costumes, she wanted us to be Shrek and Fiona, and I didn't want to put on green face paint, so I gave it a suggestion, and she just agreed to my suggestion. Right, so like I want to start doing more things with her that she enjoys. Right, because I take notice that I've been an absentee partner at times, and I want to do better by her. And I've lost my train of thought. Well, I'm just saying, like, Kelly loves me to death. I don't think you guys realize how much Kelly loves me. Like, Kelly, I don't want to say adores me, but I think she adores me. And I do everything that I can to try to make her life as good as I possibly can without sacrificing stability. Right. And I think she slowly came around to understand why I value stability over things. Like, I'm never going to be the guy that takes a huge risk and be like, let's buy a second house or like some shit like that, or like have two mortgages at a time or whatever. I'm not going to do that. And I'm never going to be that person. But if buying her 5Ks and like special socks and shoes makes her happy, I'm going to try my best to make that happen. Right. And the last thing is I want to lose weight. And I don't want to bring you guys into the weight loss process. Like, I'm curious right now how much I weigh. But like, I want to make drastic changes. I want to get away from, shit like this. And eat better. And I feel like I have been. But I don't know. This whole gallbladder experience has got me to the point where it's like, yeah, I really got to change. Because like a surgery, like just being weak from a surgery and having to be 400 pounds and having to deal with the recovery of being 400 pounds while being weak from a surgery is an eye opener, right? It's a huge eye opener. And I didn't have this epiphany from my weight loss surgery, which is the only other surgery I've ever had, because that surgery, I felt like, yeah, I'm doing something about it. This is me doing something about it. So I didn't really put it on the forefront. But having another surgery since then and feeling it and knowing that I'm not actively doing something about it is an eye opener. Well, I've actually tried my hardest to stay on this low fat diet, which I'm going to say Pepsis don't have any fat in them, but they're high in sugar and calories. I need to cut that off and drink more water. And like my wife, like I bought the wife the crock pot, which she's unhappy with, and I let her pick what crock pot she wanted, and she wanted one that's a little bit more expensive because it says Friends, but I don't give a shit, right? Because like she's taken her time to cook us food in that crock pot that is mainly for me, because like I have to have a specialty diet, and if I'm on a specialty diet, she pretty much has to be on a specialty diet too, right? And she's all for it because she wants to lose weight. And it says he'll donate $2 for every pound I lose. You got to know where I start at though. What if I just lie and say I'm 600 pounds? Let's start at 410 NS. I think I'm somewhere between 410 and 415 right now. You're the king of failing though? Okay. I might not ever get it fixed. But like I said, like failure is a recipe of success. You never learn how to be successful without failure. How much do I think I weigh in 40 days? Let's make a goal. All right, let's make a goal. All right, the goal we're going to set is I want to be under 400 pounds New Year's Day. That gives me 2 months to lose 15 pounds. That's my goal. I'm setting the goal low. It's an achievable goal. It's something I can do. Well, if it's so easy, well, it gives me a win, right? Let's go with that. I want to be under 400 pounds New Year's Day. But with that, guys, I want to go ahead and thanks everybody for coming out to the stream. Thanks for people supporting me. Really, it helps me when people have been against me for so long. I'm an emotional bitch. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you guys later. Peace, people. Looks like this stream's getting deleted.